Hey, this is Jim Lynch from Jim Lynch Codes. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 free tools you can start using right now to help you learn any programming language. So, let's get into it. So my first tip is to really utilize meetup.com and other websites that will allow you to find people in your area who are also interested in software development. Having a buddy to talk to or someone you can bounce ideas off of will really keep you engaged and help you keep track of what the current technologies are to use, what's interesting, what people are excited about. So I definitely recommend checking out Meetup. You can see it's really nicely laid out. You can see where things are happening, what it's all about, and it's really a cool way to find events, especially if there are ones about technologies you're interested in. Another awesome site is Eventbrite, just to find events around you. Facebook also has groups, for example, Free Code Camp New York City, and it's a great way to find people around you interested in coding. My second tool for you to use is called REPL.it. It's a website that basically gives you an online REPL for all of these different programming languages. They support loads of languages, and it's really an awesome way to get up and running really quickly with any of the different languages that you want to use. You can see it's still scrolling through lots of different things you can pick. And from here you can see you can just choose your language, create a REPL, and you're good to go. And then you can just start typing code, hit Control Enter to run it, and it's a really super quick way to shorten the feedback loop and just be able to type some code, see the output really quickly. And it's great for just scratch work, trying something out, defining some functions, running those functions. It's a really awesome tool, and so let me just open a Node.js one here. A really awesome feature with Node.js is that you can just search for NPM packages and install them right into here. So you can use external libraries in Node, which is really awesome, and then just import them as usual in your files. And you can see that it creates a package.json file and installs the libraries into that package.json file. And another pretty cool feature is that there's just some little code snippets here to get you started. Most languages have these, so for example, this is a way to just run a simple Express server right there in REPL.it. And you can just drop the code in and start it, and it's a super easy way to get started. And you can see the output running right there in the console. Another really awesome feature is that you can connect this directly to GitHub. So you can save your REPL.it projects right to your GitHub account as its own independent repository. So I'm just going to call this one Express.js in REPL.it. Hit create, and you have another public GitHub repository, and it's right there. You can click on it and jump to it, and here it is. You can see there's the code that I had written right in REPL.it. And so that's really awesome that this can be linked directly to GitHub. And like I'm saying, you can use tons of different languages. It's a really awesome way to just get your hands dirty with a new programming language and really jump in without having to start downloading things and do all the less fun boilerplate. The third tool I want to talk about for learning any programming language for free is a website called Exercism.io. This is a really awesome website because you have mentors that will give you feedback about your solutions. You can see all of those programming languages that they support, and it's free to sign up, which is so awesome. You can just log in with your GitHub account. And just for example, let me show you one of the questions that I was doing. You can see I had submitted it 4 different times, and on each of those submissions, a mentor can have questions and then you can respond. And it's really an awesome way for you to understand how to solve problems and just be aware of different things that you may not have thought about. And so I highly recommend checking out this website, Exercism.io. You can see in the JavaScript track, for example, let me show you how you download the exercise. They have this very interesting CLI tool that allows you to copy the programs in a way that it is very easy to not do it wrong. So it just puts the programs right in the correct folder under home/exercism. And then I'll CD into Hello World, and I'll just open this up in something like VS Code. And it's so nice because it sets you up with a project that you can just look around and check out. All you have to do is run npm install. It gives you an example of tests, writing unit tests for every language, sets you up with the package JSON. That's the thing that I really, really like about Exercism.io is you just clone the questions to your command line, and it's very extremely similar to working in a quote-unquote real project. So you're not kind of working in a cloud environment where everything is extracted away from you. It really gives you the full project so you can look around and feel like you're actually developing in that language. You set up the actual CLI tools for that language in order to work through the solutions. And also, I love how it just subconsciously teaches to appreciate test-first principles, where you have these failing tests to help guide you in order to know when your function is actually working as expected. And whether or not they actually go on to do TDD and super disciplined every project all the time. Just having this, being aware of how tests look in every language, having it written out and set up for you so easily, just to get you familiar with working that way, I think is really great. And just the mentors is the icing on the cake. It's so easy to submit your questions. Here at the bottom is the command exercism submit, and you can either do 1 or more files. You just list the files after the command. So definitely check out Exercism.io and try all of the tracks, learn all of the languages, because it's free, it's there, and it's a really great tool. Hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to check out those 3 free tools And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, follow me and all that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.